Welcome back to the only Bitcoin trading analysis you're ever going to need. Guys, first and foremost, this has been probably one of the better sequences of trading I've had since back here. Really simple, very easy. Move up. Now, is this an automatic short because we are hitting our target? That target was derived all the way back here, if I recall. If I can get my computer to work. That's February. Yeah, this is like February 16th, like way back when we were looking for this. Okay, so you can see we were looking for the move down and then move back up into this 47.3 to 47.9 with it exceeding it just by a hair. And this is what it looks like today. We were looking for a potential triangle, and now we are here looking to extend that out at the end of March into April. So it is on my Twitter if you want to check it out. There's timestamps on there because I'm now seeing this pattern everywhere. So full credit to nobody. Full credit to myself on that one. I'm just going to say it. We are hitting the completion zone though. Something that we've done really well is really look for the right time and for reversals between the 26th and the 8th. We got it. Even though we said we're not going all in, but we are buying only in this region. You cannot sell down here. You can only buy. I said I'd be adding as the strength continued. And what did we get? We got continued strength through this move and breakout in accordance with the timeline. So that is how you should have been trading it. Now, what we should be looking for next is probably a move into the old range, which is what we're doing right now. Let me get rid of a lot of this stuff. You guys, I know you don't care about it that much. You could sum this up as some kind of triangle. You could do an ascending triangle here if you wanted to. What we are looking for is, again, the two most important levels on the chart for this region are going to be 45.9K and 47.6K. These are macro points of control. So we need to see this holding. They do line up quite nicely with the old range that we've been chilling in as of the last couple days, or last day here. And everything is coming into play when we thought it would, the 28th. So that level of the 28th, by the way, comes from here. So you can see that this is an old distribution of a former harmonic. So I'm just running the distribution of that, pattern playing out, and this is the timeline that we're given. And then I just match it up with some other tools, some other time-based tools right here, showing us that we should be looking out to May 19th on this. And if we come out to the distribution 1-to-1 of the butterfly, we are looking for the 13th of May. So we're looking for about the middle of May for there to be some interesting time coming in, and we do have an intermediate time point here at the beginning. Well, not the beginning, but like right after the first week of April. So this is saying the 11th. So sometime in that second week of April, we're expecting another time pivot. Whether we do something like we did prior, where we come up to this like $52,000 to $54,000 region before pulling back, that's the question. Now, in terms of invalidation, obviously you have 45.9K here. Your yearly open is down here. Whatever you have to do to make it easy for yourself to understand that this is the support that needs to hold. We also know that based on we have some single prints in this area, and we know that if we find acceptance into those, then, well, we are probably heading down to the low of it, which does put us back in that $44,000 region, which, well, that lines up right here at the top of the support of our old formation. So there's been zero reason to short. I do want to be upfront about that. There's been no reason to short, guys. The order flow has not supported it. The area that I'm most interested in watching, and I've made this known yesterday when I posted this on Twitter, is I'm looking for 48,539. I've been looking for that. That was the completion point of this pattern here. You can see that looking to come up and hit this and take these highs. So if we're going to get an opportunity at a short, in my opinion, it would look something like this, where we come up, we take the level, and then we come back beneath it, right? That's what you want to see. Is you want to see that that failure to reclaim. You want to see that failure at resistance, but at the same time, we've taken these stop losses that were left unscathed on the way down. So that's the lineup, man. Otherwise, it is up, guys. If we were talking about overall targets for this, we'll go ahead and talk about it. I do affectionately call this the Crib-Artley. This has been for the, I'm only going to show this once publicly, but for the pattern itself, I am looking at this as lining up potentially for a much larger pattern. We've covered it in the group already. And it does come out to about here, the 2618 and the 3 spot. And I'll get rid of all this other stuff here in just a second. I believe I will. Did I? Oh, I put the 236. Did I? Let's get rid of this one right here. Sorry about that, guys, and not very organized of me. we'll get to the doom chart here, and we'll go back to it now. Or were they just perfectly overlapped? They are perfectly overlapped. That's awesome. Yeah, so we'd be looking at this right here coming out to May 19th yet again. And at that point, you are looking at something like this, which does become what a perfect crab. So that's why I call it the Krabartley. It's just, we're just playing with the ratios, guys. If you're interested in learning something like that, well, link to the Discord is in the bio. And one thing you guys will find in here is harmonic trading, the entire book set. The volume set is in here. So there's about 20 books in there that I hand pick myself. Everything from market profile, order flow, you know, psychology books, whatever it may be. I even threw in some Elliott Wave stuff in there for those that want to learn it. I don't think it's as important. Did throw in some Gann for those that want to do a little time and price. And then stuff about like Wyckoff and even cryptocurrency. So there's a lot to like in there as far as those extra resources. But if you're interested in harmonics, there you go. There's a book set in there for you. So that is, you know, where I've predominantly learned how to do them, and watching other creators. There are creators out there that stream daily. People like Mitch Ray on YouTube. He does that kind of stuff. So I don't watch him like I used to. I maybe catch one of his streams once a month at this point, just because it's just so time consuming. But if you guys have the time, you know, if you guys got a couple hours a day for an impromptu live stream, that guy does it. So, yeah, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for moves up. How long we spend in this range will really be an interesting question to see if we resolve this range to the upside or downside. This one right here. You guys know that I am on the opinion that 47,707, also your range EQ right here, is the level to regain. I stand by that. This is the most important level on the chart, in my opinion, still. And if we get back above this level and we hold it as support after, you know, coming up here and testing some resistance, well, then we've probably got, you know, that move up that we've been talking about, which the move up for me, you guys know I'm looking for 56,944. Not shy about where my targets are. The question is, will we get the confirmations we need to get those targets? But where they come from are some NPOCs, but also just overall range rotations. You guys can see we're coming into high time frame points of control here and mathematical levels. But the overall point of control is coming in above us. So that is technically still our target. And if you go to your merged range, you have it there. You do have a hiccup spot at 54,100. I'm really more interested in 52,217 for that though, and then 49,522. Those are the two levels above us. Just so you guys know, I'll put them on the chart one time here, 49,522. And the chart above that, or the level above that, is coming in right here at 52,217. Okay, so those are the two levels I'm most interested in. As of right now. Yeah, that's the right one. As of right now, outside of the levels we have, you know, the most important level beneath us, 45.9K. Single prints say so. It's the overall range low. You'd be living below your yearly open. It's just the most important level. And if we lose that level, everyone in the group, they know what our triggers are, and they should also know what our targets are. Our targets are beneath us, and well, they're pretty valid. You know, we can look at this from all sorts of time frames. Structure ranges, and they all point to anywhere from 56.2 to 57.150. Me personally looking at 56.944. But everything also revolves around right here in the middle. You'll notice everything revolves around this middle of the range. Everything from mathematical levels to merged ranges, saying that if we can live above $47,707, we will be there. I know I promised I would do a time-based series for you guys to show you the extended cycles. I'll do that real quick with the last minute. All right, guys, do me a favor before I get into this. Follow, like, comment, share. Link to the Discord is in the bio, and we do trade on Bybit. You can now get up to $4,600 in bonuses when you make the switch with the link in the description of the video. So that said, yeah, this is your LinkedIn cycle blueprint, okay? So this was your first pivot point, which was your absolute low for the cycle. This is your day that China unbanned Bitcoin, 42% pump. Broke your macro 0.5 for the second time on a weekly closure. That was the one we were looking for actually when we were trading this back in the day. And then right here, this was actually a big day. You got about a 30% pullback, and it was the first time you formed a longer range since breaking out. All right, so you can see how the ranges are getting smaller and prices accelerating. You formed your longer range, and then this is a reaccumulation range. I made the comment back in July that this is most likely going to be a reaccumulation range. If this resolves to the upside, we would see an accumulation range before the next move, as I do believe we have an extension of cycle. Most important dates coming up, guys, July 14th, okay? So July 14th and then October 9th, and I believe this is out in like February of 2023, and that's it. But we're down to 5 seconds to go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next update.